Hey guys, it is currently 5:31 in the morning on day 4 of CampNaNo prep stuff, and I didn't do a ton on day 3. I spent a lot of the morning before I went to bed working on the rewrite edit of Letters from a Madman, and then I slept like garbage, woke up super late, so I only worked on the Hearts and Roses thing for like half an hour, if even. And I only wrote like 200 words in it or something, but I did get through chapters 15 through 19, so that's something, making progress. I don't know how many chapters are in Hearts and Roses. Most of my books I have an outline function on Google Docs where you can like use headers or headings, I guess, on the chapters so that way you know where they are. And Hearts and Roses was written before I did that on my books, so I can't just scroll through and find the last chapter without scrolling all the way to the bottom and then going back up or using the search and find feature, which sucks on mobile. So we'll get to the end of it when I get to the end of it. But the main goal for day 4 is to continue working on rewrite edit stuff, which isn't CampNaNo, but is still important regardless, because once this is done, it will be edited during CampNaNo stuff, which I also have an account with the Nano site that is directly correlated to my editing. So I have my account for my written stuff and my account for my edited stuff. So once this is done, which if things had gone well in February would have been on February 29th, and I would have started editing this month as well as into Nano, but if things continue to go well, this book will be edited during Nano stuff, so you will also get updates on it during CampNaNo. But I still need to spend the majority of my time here. Just from the original document, I still have to copy over chapters 18, 19, 21, 22, 23, 24, and in addition to that, there will probably be extra stuff at the end, because a lot of things have changed throughout the rewrite. So that's what I'm going to dedicate most of my time today on day 4 to. And then I'm also going to sneak a little bit of work on Hearts and Roses in there, and that's all I'm planning for. I doubt I'll get around to the zombie stuff. I didn't yesterday, so I doubt I will today. And I don't think I have time for any of the other books either. I don't want to cycle through my books again until after I have finished the rewrite edit here of Letters from a Madman, which means no work on TE, Books and Badges, Voice the Wild Places Z, or Abduction of the Jensens. So hopefully I'll be able to wrap this up relatively quickly. I've only had this brace on for a few days, and I take it off a lot of the times when I'm writing, but my wrist and my thumb are killing me today. It's specifically a thumb brace, because I've had a lot of issues with that the past week or so. And I have a lot of troubles adjusting to it, because I'm used to this thumb also pressing the spacebar, and without tilting my whole hand and moving my whole hand off the home row, I can't. So it's quite an adjustment, and things are pretty slow, but I'm doing what I can. But the sooner that I finish the rewrite edit, the sooner I can get back around to doing Hearts and Roses stuff more regularly, the sooner I can get around to going through the second book, the Bo Austin books, the Bo Austin Taylor series, and I think those are the only ones that Dom and Ash are seen in, are those particular series. But the sooner this is done, the sooner I can go through all of those, the sooner I can move on to working on TE, Abduction of the Jensens, Z, Books and Badges, all of that, which is the plan. I would like to work on those before the end of the month for what are presumably obvious reasons. And it will allow me to finally get back into looking at these zombie characters and trying to find my damn notebook that has these zombie type descriptions in them. Because there are like runners, cagers, and those are the only two I can think of right off the top of my head. Those are the only two names I know, and I know that there are more of them, because the cagers have like a fleshy, muscly cage around their mouth from the mutation of the infection. Worth noting, they are not dead. That is what the infection has done to their body. They are alive, they are just infected. I don't do the slow zombie stuff. Not in this book, anyway. But there's another one that are blind, but not because that's a mutation, but primarily because the mutation has grown their nails, and it hurts their eyes. It makes their eyes water, it makes their eyes itch, and because they aren't thinking properly, they scratch their eyes to death, to eye death anyway, and they're blind, but I cannot remember what the hell they're called, so I need to figure that out. And it's all written down in a notebook somewhere, but I don't know where that notebook is. They used to all be out here, and then when I reorganized stuff last year, I think, I moved the notebooks I wasn't currently using to my room, and I split those notebooks up in between the bottom bunk on my bunk bed, a pile under my desk chair, and into a desk drawer, which gives me 4, 5, or 6 places to look in, depending on if I find it on the first try out here. So we'll see how things go. But my main priority today for day 4 is to continue working on the Letters from Madman rewrite and hoping for the best. At some point I also need to film a video, hopefully today, we'll see, on some Ashes in the Light stuff, because its first birthday is this month and I need to film a video for that. But we'll see if I get around to that today. I guess that's another goal. And I need to edit at least 2, if not 3 videos today as well, which also cuts into my time on working for Letters from Madman. So we'll see how things go. But the main goal is Letters from Madman rewrite edit stuff. I'm about 5,000-ish words away from being where the original book ended, word count wise, but I know for a fact that that's not going to end this book. And I'm also just skipping whole ass sections and coming back to them later. I added a chapter earlier and I literally just wrote Killer's point of view here and skipped it, because I don't have time. I need this to be done. I need the second edit done, so that way I can move on to the third edit for developmental stuff where I'll fill in those notes. But in between this, I'm planning on sneaking a little bit of time into Hearts and Roses for the timeline stuff, because the sooner I get that done, the better as well. So we'll see on day 5 if I manage to accomplish any of that. But I need to film another video, so that way I can edit some videos, so that way I can get back into Letters from Madman here. But that is all that I have for day 4 of CampNaNo prep. If you enjoyed this video, a like is always appreciated. If you'd like to stay updated on my writing, my editing, the gaming videos I upload roughly every Friday, Nano, or anything that I do on the channel in between, feel free to subscribe. All the links to my authors pages, as well as links to my social media, are in the description down below. And again, if you're doing CampNaNo prep, feel free to leave any discussion points about what you're doing this month down below as well. But that is all that I have. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.